I'm Austin Morgan. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Sacramento, California, and I've been playing guitar for about 4.5 years. The reason I picked up a guitar is because when I was about 10, my friend Zach got a game called Guitar Hero, and I was really begging my parents about for my 11th birthday to get me a Guitar Hero because it looked so cool and so fun. I loved the music that was on there, and so I had beginning to started playing the game over and over and over until I could basically go make a sandwich and play the game on the hardest difficulty and still play it note for note. And so my dad and my brother decided to get me a guitar when I was 12, but we couldn't afford one at the time, so we asked his friend Mike to let us borrow his 1969 Flying V that he had, and he said that's like learning how to drive in a Corvette, and it was a little difficult at the time, but I picked it up, and as soon as my dad noticed that I was getting serious, he bought me my first guitar, which was a Les Paul, which was nice, but I started playing that, and as soon as I started making my own money, I was at a little guitar shop down the street from my house, and I picked up this Squire Strat, and I just fell in love with it immediately when I picked it up. My dad didn't want to get it right away because he wasn't sold on it because it was a little cheap, but I kept begging him and begging him and begging him, just let me spend my own money for one guitar, and he let me pick it up, and I've been loving it ever since. So the artist that I am majorly influenced by is Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I think the main reason that I'm influenced by him is every morning from about 4th grade to 6th grade, my dad would blast Stevie Ray Vaughan to get me out of bed, and we have a stereo system that should belong in a nightclub, so that would wake the whole family up and the whole neighborhood up. So that was that, and my friend Ryder started bringing me out to jams, and there was just something about the blues and Stevie Ray Vaughan that just really hit me, and I just couldn't get away from it. I got sucked in, and now I love it. The advice that I would give a young musician, regardless of the instrument that you're playing, whether it's a guitar or a piano or drums or bass, is just keep going at it regardless of what happens or who tells you you can't do this or that. Don't let anyone get that stuck in your head, because you're never going to know what can happen to you if you just keep sticking to whatever it is that you want to do, because you're not going to have a fun time doing what you hate. That's never fun, at least in my case. I picked up a guitar, and I've just been having a blast, and it doesn't have to be a guitar that you have to learn on. It can be your favorite instrument. You could be a comedian for all I care. But as long as you work hard and practice hours and hours and hours, you'll do great.